remains were reburied at the Wickliffe Mounds historic site.
Members of the Chickasaw tribe were first laid to rest there more than 900 years ago. In the 1930s, more than 450 bodies were dug up for display in a museum. But after a court battle, those displays were deemed illegal, so work began to rebury the remains. News 3 photojournalist Jared Roberts takes us to today's ceremony.
Today, we had a public ceremony to acknowledge a reburial of the human remains that had been on display here in the museum. The site was occupied about 1100 to 1350 AD. It was a small village up here on the bluff overlooking the Mississippi River. They lived here, they farmed the river bottom lands, but they also buried their dead here with dignity and respect. In 1932, the site was privately owned, and the owner excavated the mounds here, and he had placed the burials on public display in what he thought was, educational. After the passage of the Native American Graves Protection and Repatriation Act, the remains were taken off of public view.
I'm thankful for events like this, that we can bring awareness and education.
When our graves are desecrated, the remains were removed. It's important that we put those back in the right place, in the right manner, and let them return to their journey. The first time I came and saw human remains on display, exposed to public view, I thought that was a disgusting sight. That part of this place has been removed, and it's been replaced with sort of harmony. We can still learn from this site without the human remains of our ancestors being exposed.
We reburied the remains in the burial mound from which they came last June with the oversight of the Chickasaw Nation.
I would ask this question. If that was your grandmother who was buried and someone dug them up because they thought that she was buried with jewelry, and there might be some monetary gain from that, how would you feel?
Native Americans occupied the Wickliffe Mounds from about 1100 to 1350 AD. Archaeologists are still studying why the Indians abandoned the site.